Okay, Kentucky, a day of reckoning is upon us. Here's a list of all the counties that are dry, where alcohol is still illegal, where Prohibition, the 18th Amendment, the 1920 18th Amendment, is still running strong in these counties. Now, I got two lists. I'm looking at the map. And this is a 2012 map from Kentucky Bureau of Alcohol. And then I have a list from Wikipedia. And the reason why I'm having, these disclaimers is because there's actually two counties. Breckenridge went wet in 2013. Russell County went wet in 2016. And Somerset and Burnside went wet 2012 and 2013. So I'm not for sure if those are cities, but those two counties, Russell and Breckenridge County, are wet today. So it's actually easy to get a wet vote, a wet, dry vote. And it's exciting. People, gets young people out. Frankly, I have some respect for the prohibition of alcohol because alcohol is society's downfall. It's some bad shit, DUI. You get crazy, rowdy, violent. You're out of your mind. I've never heard of anybody smoking weed and going home and beating their wife or beating their kids. Hungry, happy, sleepy. The number one cash crop in Kentucky, marijuana. We have a right to our own bodies, so I'm in favor of, legalization of alcohol. But if I had my choice, especially in the plush green state, the bluegrass state of Kentucky, it would be the legalization of marijuana. All right, so Kentucky's wet and dry counties from the map. So we have Greenup County. We've got Lewis County. Now, these counties, let's start with the ones that have no cities that are, because they'll say that there's wet, dry, and then there's moist, and moist means that there's a city that sells alcohol. And, even though that it is illegal, they probably don't enforce it, but still, this is, why live in the fucking dark ages? Why, be so damn backwards all the fucking time? All the time? All the time? Okay, so here's some of the counties that are completely dry. Hickman County, Carlisle County, I'm starting on the west side. Ballard County, listed for your county's name. Ballard County, Carlisle County, Hickman County. Those are completely dry. Completely fucking dry. Still living in the past. Crittenden County, completely dry. Then we have Lawrence County. Now I'm on the east side. I started on the west. There's, two more western counties that are completely dry. Webster County, and then McLean County. So, poor little Webster, right? I mean, Webster is just a little black kid on that TV show. McLean County. Fucking dry. And I'm pretty sure these are Green River or close to the Green River counties, and they're right on the Ohio River. So all that commerce, we need to modernize. We need to get into, the 2016, not just with alcohol, but with a lot of things. All right, so let's carry on. So we have Ohio County, and then we have, Butler County? Yep, Ohio County, Butler County, dry. You have Allen County. Adair County. Then there's all the, they say Russell, but no, we know Russell's not. We got Clinton County, Cumberland County, Adair, Cumberland, Clinton, Metcalfe County, Monroe County. Dry. Prohibition. McCreary County, Casey County, Lincoln County. There's this Hart County, Allen County. Hart County, LaRue County. LaRue, where Abraham Lincoln was from. And he was all about freedom. LaRue County, Hart County, Allen County, Monroe County, Metcalfe County, Cumberland County, Adair County, Clinton County. All right, let's get to the east side. So the east side, Lawrence. See, these are the ones that are, I'm going to talk about the ones that are moist, too. So the counties are dry, but they might have one or two cities that are wet. And there's at least 50 out of 120 counties. So that's, 40 to 50. So that's about 33%, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4, or 2 out of, 50 out of 120, I mean, that's about 2 out of 5, right? So 1 out of 4, 2 out of 5 counties in Kentucky. That's a large percentage still living in the Stone Age, still living in the, you know, in the Dark Ages. So we got Martin County, Lawrence County, Elliott County, Morgan County, Menifee County, Bath County, Fleming County, fucking dark, backwards, Bath County, Menifee County, Morgan County, Lawrence County, Elliott County, Martin County, backwards. Lee County, big shocker, right? Fucking Robert E. Lee lovers, gonna be backwards. Breathitt County, Estill County, Jackson County, right? Lovers of Andrew Jackson, Owsley County. McCreary County. Oh, man, that's a big surprise. That's named after a fucking Confederate where the Yahoo Falls massacre was at. Whitley County. Knox County. Oh, man, no wonder Knox County's a bunch of... Actually, Whitley County's got a city that's wet. Knox County, they have the 10 Commandments. McCreary County also do in the courthouse, which violates the separation between church and state. But... they don't give a fuck about following the law. They just want to make sure you don't drink any fucking alcohol. And I grew up Catholic, and that means, you know, if you're Catholic and you get baptized or you get I don't know what's it called when you start taking communion, when you're 5 years old, your first communion is you know, you're drinking alcohol. It's just a sip, but you're drinking alcohol. Children are drinking alcohol in Catholic churches. But I'm sure you WASP, you fucking white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, you know, I'm sure you guys are better than that, right? Fucking goody two-shoe motherfuckers. So, Lincoln County, Rockcastle County, Jackson County, Estill County, Lee County, Owsley County, Breathitt County, Morgan, Knox County, Martin County, Lawrence County, Elliott County, Fleming County, Bath County. There's a little tiny one. What's this tiny one here? Robertson County? Fucking Robertson County. Give me a fucking break, Robertson. You know, what the fuck is there to do in Robertson County? Smallest county in the state. Can't even have a fucking beer. And it is actually that bad that socially, you know, it's probably acceptable. They probably don't make a big fucking deal about it. They don't sell the shit, so, you know, they have to get packaged licensed liquor or a liquor license, so the businesses can't do it. But if you go to the next county, drink a beer, you're at your house, I don't think they'll say shit. If they pull you over and they see a 12-pack or they see a case or they see several cases of beer, they probably won't pull you over and throw you in jail. But there are laws on the book, there are prohibition laws on the book that say that they can confiscate your car. They can throw you in jail, confiscate your vehicle for the intent to distribute. You got 2 cases of beer, you're going to drink all that beer yourself? Nah, there's a party you're probably going to distribute. So you get them for trafficking of drugs, you throw them in jail, you confiscate their car, you ruin their fucking life. Because prohibition is, you know, going strong here. Those are the counties that are completely, you know, have no cities that have legalized it at all. Now I'm going to name all the counties that are dry. These are dry counties, but they have wet cities, 1 or 2 wet cities. Okay? So Greenup County, they got 2 wet cities, but Greenup County is dry. Boyd County, dry. Carter County, dry. Lewis County, dry. Rowan County, dry. Johnson County, dry. Pike County, dry. Letcher County, dry. Harlan County, dry. Clay County, dry. Montgomery County, dry. Bell County, dry. Whitley County, dry. Laurel County, dry. Wayne County, dry. Pulaski County, dry. That's this county right here. Pulaski fucking county. But Somerset and Burnside, they're wet. You know, it's not hard to get any beer, but if you're out in the countryside, nope. Garrard County, dry. Madison County, dry. Jessamine County, dry. Mercer County, dry. Washington, Boyle County, Washington County, dry. Greene County, dry. Taylor County, dry. Let's get some of these northern counties up here. Grant County, dry. Pendleton County, dry. Owen County, dry. Scott County, dry. Shelby County, dry. Henry County. Both Shelby and Henry County have 4 cities. You can get alcohol in 4 different cities that are wet or moist or limited in Shelby County and Henry County, but the actual county is dry. This is 2012. So again, I would love to see in the comments section. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please, I want to see every one of these counties be modernized. Tell me that, hey, no, actually, Henry County, the county is now wet. Please tell me that. Henry County, named after Patrick Henry, give me liberty or give me death. And a county that is named after so-called Patrick Henry, who was a great fucking man, give me liberty, give me death. Where's the liberty? No, I don't have a right to my own bodies. I'm not American. I think I am. I think I believe I am. I think I am, right? Don't we have a right to our own bodies? Apparently, in some of these counties, we do not. Trimble County, dry. Oldham County, dry. So, those are the Scott County, dry. And Robertson County. Okay, so those are the northern Kentucky counties that are dry. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Wayne County, dry. So, Greene, Taylor. All right, now we're getting into some of the western counties. So let's go back west and then we'll go this direction. Graves County. Two cities are, let's see, Limited, and then there's golf. So I guess at the golf course you're allowed to fucking. Those are wet, but Graves County, dry. Callaway County, dry. Marshall County, dry. Lyon County, dry. Livingston County, dry. Caldwell County, dry. Hopkins County, dry. Muhlenberg County, dry. Todd County, dry. Logan County, dry. Warren County, dry. Not Breckenridge. They went wet, 2013. So that's upgraded. But Hardin County, Grayson County, dry. And then there's 3 counties going down from Grayson. Edmondson County, Warren County, Simpson County, dry. Edmondson, Warren, Simpson. Todd County, Logan County, Barron County. And that seems to be that's it out of the list of the counties that I'm looking at here. So, I mean, if you're one of those fucking counties, that means you're one of the counties that's living in the Stone Age, okay? And I'm going to read this other list just so that I, cross-reference. If I missed one, then I'll get the other. And again, if you hear your county, that means if you're young people, you need to stand up for your state or for your county, get the vote. It's simple. You actually increase the turnout rate. You get more young people involved, and it's the right thing to do. Of course, you're stupid. If you fucking want to confiscate somebody's car and ruin somebody's life because they got a pack of beer, you look like an idiot. I remember in Clay County, they had like a big table full of beer. Like, they had those big drug busts and they always want to put like all the cash and the weapons and then all the heroin, on the fucking table, and then take a picture and they're like, look at me, I did something good. I saw a picture out of Clay County. Clay County, which there's always bizarre shit, so many unsolved murders. There was that lady that just got killed. The ex-boyfriend killed him. Clay County, which is dry, but they got a wet city. Manchester's probably wet. So that's Clay County. They had the police. They were standing in front of a table, and they had Bud Light, Budweiser, and all these packaged beer. Oh, man, you brave. You a good dude. Look at you, man, going around taking people's beer, man. Wow, you're fucking badass. No, you're not. You look fucking stupid. You look fucking retarded, okay? So, that's, let's see, what else I want to talk about? I want to mention, so I'm going to mention all these other counties' names, but first, a little bit of commentary. I mean, we're in the past. I mean, this is a blast from the past. 1920 was when it was passed, Prohibition, the 18th Amendment for the United States, but then in the 21st Amendment in 1933, they undid the 18th Amendment. It was creating too many Al Capones. They said that it was a noble effort, right? You don't want alcohol, people doing drinking, driving, and wrecking, and getting into fights and shit. But people needed, they need to unwind. Working class peoples, they needed to have a good time. And so there is Al Capone to create a lot of criminal. When you make something illegal, the demand for it goes up, the supply is down, so that means there's profit. There's a high profit motive for people to sell alcohol. Al Capones were being created. Al Capones is being created in all the drugs. Portugal has decriminalized every drug. Doesn't matter if you got cocaine. Doesn't matter if you got meth. Doesn't matter what fucking drug you have. You will not get arrested in Portugal. And that system is working. Everywhere the war on drugs has been implemented, it has failed. Everywhere where the alternatives have been implemented, it has succeeded. And there's 12 countries. About a dozen countries. So we have the Colorado model, the Alaska model, the Uruguay model, the Portugal model. We have lots of different nations that we can see what they're doing right, what they're doing good, and then that's sort of the American dream, the melting pot, right? See what the other people are doing, what is good, what ideas work, let's go with those. But the insane thing is when we do ideas that do not work. Doing the same damn thing over and over again and getting no different results is insanity. And it's not just being dry. That's not the only problem that we have in Kentucky. That's not the only insane thing we're doing. We're stuck in the past for a lot of fucking things. We're stuck in the past for Christianity and religion. We have all this damn poverty. 1 out of 4 Kentuckians, 25% are in poverty, including the children. And that's if you use the federal guidelines. But if you double the poverty rate, then that's over 50%. Over 50% of Kentuckians are in poverty, and the children are in poverty. So, like, what? So what the fuck are we doing? Christianity, I thought you're supposed to give a shit about the poor. We have just as many churches as we do homeless people. We got 22 houses for every homeless person. All we need to take care of homelessness is for somebody to coordinate. For somebody to say, here's the homeless, here's the houses, let's put those two together. The homeless person would love the house, take care of it, sign a waiver, limit your liability, and then the house is being taken care of. It's not being run down. It's not a blight to the community. It helps people. We don't do that because we love the fucking banks. We let their little piece of paper in a fucking vault that, runs supreme. Doesn't matter if it's some German or, Chinese person or some, foreign person who owns the land. We respect that over actually taking care of one another. And poverty and homelessness is the best examples for how capitalism has failed. Capitalism has failed. But if Christianity was being truthful to its roots and they actually gave a damn about poverty, did none of you Christians have a plan to get rid of poverty? Or is it just about obedience to your priest, to your preacher, to your mama and dada and your fucking grandparents or what the fuck ever? It's just about blind obedience to authority and has nothing to do with actually caring about the poor. Remember, if the poor, the rich cannot get into heaven unless they can pass through the eye of a needle. And, it's impossible. You can't fucking get through the eye of a needle. And then you have, so Christianity, we have religion. Religion is a mental illness. Kentucky is #1 for mental health. Fucking things. Kentucky is actually #1 for a bunch of shit. It's probably because we're still, in the past. #1 for toxic air pollution. #1 for colorectal cancer incidents. #1 for binge drinking. That's another thing. #1 for binge drinking, but we got 50 fucking counties that are dry. Why are we binge drinking so goddamn much? #1 in America for oil cavity and Pharynx cancer incidents. #1 nationally for being the worst run state. #1 in America for the highest rate of lung cancer deaths. #1 nationally to least likely to have healthy habits such as eating healthily, exercising, not smoking. #1 in America for lung and bronchus cancer incidents. #1 for overall toothlessness. The list goes on and on. Just check out the list that we're all not. These are #1, right? We are #1 in all these fucking things, and then we're also have low rankings when it comes to a lot of other things. It's because we live with this ancient, old fucking mentality. This old mentality that we keep doing the same shit. This insane fucking bullshit. There's mental health fucking shit. There's, we're living in the past when it comes to prohibition of alcohol. We're living in the past when it comes to religion, which is, religion is just, you're insane. You think there's a big sky daddy and he's looking at you and judging you, and the only person that knows what the sky daddy is fucking doing and saying is your preacher. That's the only fucking person. Get the fuck out of here. Grow the fuck up. How fucking old are you? Jesus Christ is nothing but Santa Claus for adults. Do you believe in Santa, Tooth Fairy? Do you believe in the Easter fucking bunny? No, get the fuck out of here. What about the 5,000 gods, the other religions, the other 5,000 religions? I'm just as atheistic as a Christian is. Christian, you believe that your religion is right, but every other religion is wrong. Muslims, Buddhism, Hinduism, going down the fucking line. You believe all those religions are bullshit. Well, I agree with you. All those religions are bullshit. The Greek gods, Roman gods, all those religions are fucking insane, bullshit. You're brainwashed with some dumb shit, and it's, you're not living in reality. But I also believe that your religion is bullshit too. So, what else are we stuck in the past, okay? So, it being dry, prohibition, police can still confiscate your car if they feel like you intend to traffic or sell or distribute your case of beer. And then racism. Racism is another big one. Martin Luther King died over some obvious bullshit. He said, judge a person by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. Duh. Obviously, if I hated somebody just for wearing a green jacket, oh, he's wearing a fucking green jacket, you look at me like I'm crazy. But that's what racism is. We're hating people because of the color of their skin. What, are you jealous of their bodies? Is that what it is? You look at their bodies, is it you've never seen a black person, so you're just fucking terrified and scared of them? And that's, yeah, how fucking brave are you, right? A lot of these counties are lily white. And in spite of them being lily white, there's racism. So who, you hate the minority, you hate the one fucking black family down the street? You're a bunch of fucking cowards. Just like the Ku Klux Klan had to wear the fucking hoods, you're cowards. So you can attack people at night. Violence, murder, death, rape, stealing. These are the worst crimes that one person could do to another. And you're doing it wantonly. You're doing it bravely, right? You're so fucking good. You hate people who have a different skin color than you. Wow, you're a fucking winner there. You're a fucking winner. And also look at your DNA. Most of y'all fucking mutts anyways. You got some black or Native American down, you know, in your bloodline down the line. So get the fuck out of here. Racism, MLK died of some obvious bullshit. MLK said that there is three-headed dragon that we need to slay. The three-headed dragon that we need to slay is poverty, consumerism, poverty, war, militarism, and racism. That is the three-headed, the triple-headed dragon that we need to slay. The Cerberus, or the Chimera. I think the Chimera might be better. But those are old ways of thinking. The triple-headed dragon, racism, poverty, war, and militarism. Get rid of war, or war is going to get rid of us. Poverty, come on. We're smart. If we put the focus on, we put all that focus on heroin. Imagine if our legislature was putting a focus on poverty. And now we have Matt Bevin in there, and he's going to have a shock doctrine. He's going to shock us. Shock doctrine. And that's exactly what they did with Chile. They're going to make Kentucky's economy scream. So you think we have problems now? Watch when the austerity measures and the budget cuts keep on happening, and watch how he just sells all the land and the resources out to his fucking German foreign buddies. He don't give a fuck about you and me. He cares about us being cheap labor. He doesn't care about us starting our own businesses. He doesn't care about minimum wage and unions. He wants to destroy the unions, which is the only leverage we have for working class people. He doesn't understand that in Denmark, it's, you know, the high tax rate, 80% to high tax rate, but it's the best country to do business in. It's the best country to do business. Why is it the best country to do business? Because apparently wealthy people actually want a high quality of life. So they want to have a high pool of smart, educated people that they can hire. And they also want to have nice, plush, fucking good looking, you know, cities and towns and good city planning. So they want that shit. They don't want the dumb behavior, the dumb shootings, the dumb fucking, you know, bullshit that you see in Kentucky all the goddamn time. So that's the Matt Bevin shock doctrine. Just like in Chile in 1973 with Kissinger and the Chicago boys, they're going to make Kentucky's economy scream. Our economy is going to scream. We have Matt Bevin for 4 years. He's already trying to get rid of the health care. So health care, we had 22% that had no health care. Now that's 9%. So we've cut the people that don't have health care in half. You have, what, 10% of the population that never had health care who can now go out and get some health care. Old people who go to the doctor and get their shit taken care of. Young people, people, you know what I mean? Like, healthcare is life. If you don't care about our health, then you don't care about our life. So shock doctrine, just caring about what the capitalists want. Essentially, it's a race to the bottom. They want to buy the resources real cheap. This is what the Republicans think. They have no taxes so that there's no money in the budget for, you know, education, healthcare, roads, and public services. Have low taxes, have no minimum wage, don't raise the minimum wage, have real dirt cheap labor, which is you, me, everybody else can, you know, work for as cheap as these capitalists want us to work for, sell out all the government assets. So like Somerset, which owns the gas station, or Boone County, which owns golf courses, or Grant County, Corinth, which own the internet, all these government entities that own services, public utilities, and or buildings, sell all those assets. Frankfurt, sell all the government assets. This is what Milton Friedman believes. Increase your exports. So get factories in here, produce, and then once you produce a lot of shit, supposedly our quality of life is supposed to increase. That's Milton Friedman's economics. Well, I mean, just because you produce a lot of shit, I don't see how that just, that will make, it depends on the distribution of the stuff. It depends on if they're good quality jobs. If you have a, minimum wage job and you can't even make ends meet, that should be a criminal. That job shouldn't even exist. That's a criminal fucking enterprise. So where am I going with all this? It's a shock doctrine. Matt Bevin, I tried to tell Kentucky about Matt Bevin, and nobody really wanted to listen. It was death panels. He literally wants to give us death panels with the cutting of the healthcare. Some people live, some people die. Matt Bevin, death panels. He cut the education austerity measures. So this is Milton Friedman. Let's see, sell the assets, cut as much as you can cut. And you keep the cops, you keep the court system, because corporations need to have a non-biased place to resolve their disputes. And then that's it. That's what Matt Bevin wants to do to us. So this outdated way of thinking, because you're so racist, because you're, stuck back in the fucking Stone Age, because you believe in religion, because you believe in prohibition, you are stuck in the Stone Age. And you go with somebody like Matt Bevin because he's talked bad about Obama. So that must be, who you want to go with. Mitch McConnell's been in there for 30 fucking years. The richest senator in Congress got reelected by one of the poorest states in the Union. Why would the poor states in the Union re-elect one of the richest people in the Senate? 30 years, you don't think he's corrupt? He must be doing something right, getting all that damn money. Yeah, he's fucking over you and me, and he's been in there for 30 fucking years just because you guys are racist, religious, prohibition-loving motherfuckers. You guys are stuck back in the Stone Age. A lot of y'all are. There's some countercurrents, right? We got Muhammad Ali, we got Johnny Depp, we got Ashley Judd, Jennifer Lawrence. We got some people that care about others. Let's see, George Clooney, Johnny Depp, Muhammad Ali, Hunter S. Thompson, right? How did we create these folks? We created these folks because William Goebel, who is that guy in Owen County? Willis Russell, who single-handedly took on the Klan in Owen County. So there are some exemplary, heroic people in Kentucky, and I think it's because all the bullshit, all the craziness. You have to be a fucking superhero, a fucking incredible individualist in Kentucky in order to survive. Let's see. Number one for having the worst emotional well-being. Number one for having the fastest growing prison industrial complexes, right? So we'll have more prisons. That's what we'll do with our fucking poor people when they don't have jobs and they don't know what else to fucking do, and they snap or try to rob somebody. Now they're in fucking prison, and that makes the prison more money. Private prisons, capitalism, that's that's Matt Bevin. Matt Bevin wants that shit to happen. Number one in America for the filthiest, dirtiest public spaces. Number one nationally for the highest rate of child deaths from abuse and neglect. Number one worst state for animal abuse 4 years in a row. Number one in America for having the worst drivers. Number two nationally for having the most cancer incidents in all cancer categories. So I'm just going to read these counties off here. That's on Wikipedia. There's Greenup County, and they said something about they're in a different subcategory, so I'm not for sure what subcategory Greenup County is. But these are dry counties in Kentucky, cross-referenced with Wikipedia from that map from the Bureau of Alcohol, Kentucky's Bureau of Alcohol. So, Greenup County. Now, the rest are going to be in alphabetical order. Adair County, Allen County, Ballard County, Barron County, Bath County, Breathitt County, not Breckinridge, Butler County, Carlisle County, Casey County, Clinton County, Crittenden County, Cumberland County, Edmonson County, Elliott County, Estill County, Fleming County, Garrard County. Estill got his dick shot in the fucking, he got his dick shot off. That's who Estill is. He was a guy killing Indians, but the Indians shot him in the groin. Fleming County, Garrard County. Garrard actually believed in squatters' laws, squatters' rights. If you stayed on a piece of land, he protected the poor people when it was Daniel Boone country. And Henry Clay fucked all that shit up. But Kentucky used to be a poor man's country until all the aristocratic lawyer fucking dickholes came in. Garrard County, Grayson County, Greene County, Hancock County, Hart County, Hickman County, Jackson County, Knott County, LaRue County, Lawrence County, Lee County, Leslie County, Lincoln County, Livingston County. Livingston County? There's a Livingston County? Apparently so. Okay, so Martin County, McCreary County, McLean County, Menifee County, Metcalfe County, Monroe County, Morgan County, Ohio County, Powell County, Robertson County, Rockcastle County, not Russell County. Russell just legalized it. this year, actually. Taylor County, Trimble County, Wayne County, and Webster County. If you're any one of those lists, if any of those counties that I just listed is your county, you can do something about it. It's actually really easy to get the election to change it from dry to wet. You'll be coming into the modern age. It's a good first step. Now, again, I think alcohol is our downfall and marijuana is our uplift. So I'm not saying, hey, everybody go get drunk. I think, I think there's actually less danger when it comes to marijuana. Hungry, happy, sleepy. When you're high on marijuana, you're hungry. You eat too many Doritos, pizza, then you're sleepy, so you'll fall asleep early, and you're happy. Why would you be against any one of those? If you're drunk, you're out of your mind, maybe you're happy, have a good buzz, but you're also belligerent, you're yelling, you're slurring your speech, your reaction time is slowed, and then you go home, beat your wife and kids, you go to a bar, get in bar fights. In fact, I think that a police officer in Louisville said something about that. He said that if there was one drug he could get off the street for good, it would be alcohol. Because he has more calls about alcohol-related incidents than any other drug out here. So we're being a hypocritical society. And I'm going to end it off on that. Anybody who has tried marijuana, the reason why it could be considered a gateway drug, a gateway drug, is because once you try marijuana and you realize that it's not a Schedule 1 narcotic, which is what the federal government says, which is what Hillary and Donald Trump is saying, but not Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is the one that's going to fulfill MLK's dream, and he's also believes in the right to our own bodies, so we should be allowed to smoke marijuana if we want to, because we're, a free country and it's America. But if you're still trying to say that marijuana is bad and that there was no 60s and 70s, like we didn't see all that, it was, it was the older generation, it was the baby boomers that was doing all the fucking drugs, and it wasn't just weed, LSD, PCP, it was a whole shit ton of drugs. And so they did every drug in the fucking book, and then they want to turn around and tell us that marijuana is bad. Fuck you, you lying, corrupt, hypocritical piece of shit motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you. Marijuana is the issue that divides the young from the old. Marijuana is our last frontier when it comes to freedom. We fought for black rights. We fought for women's rights. We fought for gay rights. Now fight for potheads' rights. We have a right to our own bodies. The war on drugs isn't working, and we have the DC model, the Alaska model, Oregon model, Colorado model, the Uruguay model, the Netherlands model, Portugal model. And that's just a 6 off the top of my head. The North Korea model. North Korea has legalized marijuana. North fucking Korea. If that totalitarian fascist fucking state can, legalize marijuana, why the fuck can't the freest country, the so-called freest country in the world, why can't we legalize marijuana? I think you guys are lying. I think the older generation is lying to the younger generation, and when you try marijuana and you see that they're lying, then you say, well, what else are they lying about? And, it's curiosity kills a cat, they say, but, that's also how somebody had to take the first bite of a cow, right? Somebody had to have done that. They've been like, look at that animal. What if I kill it and eat it? And then once that happened, right, somebody had to try that stuff. And so, curiosity, I feel like being a thinking person, a questioning person, an inquisitive person, it doesn't, once you see that they've been lying about marijuana, now you say, well, what else have my parents and my preachers and my teachers and all these asshole motherfuckers been lying about? And they have been lying about a lot of shit. But, there are hard drugs out there that you don't want in your community. You don't want heroin, crack, and all that shit. But decriminalization makes it a public health issue, and that you actually care about the person. You want them to see them get better, but you don't criminalize them and ruin their fucking life because they're making poor life choices. If somebody wants to drink bleach, if somebody wants to throw themselves down the steps, if somebody wants to jab themselves with a fork, are you going to make forks illegal? And then if you see someone with a fork and you beat the shit out of them and you put a felony record on them, they can't ever get a job, you're actually going to tell me that you're helping them? You're not helping them. You don't give a shit about them, and don't fucking tell me that you do. Christianity is supposed to love your neighbor, love one another, love the poor, help the poor. We're not doing this shit. So this brainwash, there's always going to be evil people, there's always going to be good people, but for good people to be evil, that requires religion. So religion, racism, prohibition, get the fuck out. Get your head out of your asses, Kentucky. Come on, we could do fucking better than this. All those counties that I just mentioned, Hickman County, fucking Hickman, Hartman County, Lee County, Livingston County. Where the fuck is Livingston County at? Lawrence County, LaRue County, Robertson, Rockcastle. Come on. We can do fucking better than this. We can and we should. We're the new generation. There's actually, the youth is bigger. The baby boomers are the baby boomers, Generation XYZ. Generation XYZ, the millennials, we are bigger bubble than the baby boomers. That's why they say Social Security is going to go out, is going to be bankrupt by the time we get up there, because we're a bigger bubble than the fucking baby boomers. They're relying on this big bubble, us working people, to sit on their asses. So, like, you Clay County fucking Republicans, you hypocritical motherfuckers, I'm in favor of Social Security. But if you're on Social Security and you're Republican and you're sitting there saying everybody else needs to get on the fucking government subsidy, you're on the government subsidy. You're living on my fucking tax dollar. So don't be a fucking hypocrite. Either we help people or we don't help people. Baby boomers are some of the most entitled fucking people out here. And the baby boomers are the baby boomers. The millennials, we're a bigger fucking group. We got Obama elected. We should be able to get Bernie elected. We are a bigger group. We when we come out in numbers, we can't be stopped. We cannot be stopped. So millennials, stand the fuck up. Stand your ground. This is a new fucking America. This is a new age. Let's do something different. Let's do something. Let's make America great again. And you can't even see me anymore. So, Kentucky. I'm through and through. I'm born in Covington, raised in Warsaw. I lived in Gent, on a farm in Gent. I've been in Meade County. I've been in Maysville. I've been in Boone, Kenton County. I've been in a bunch of counties. In Letcher County. And Pulaski County. Breckenridge County. So, Mason County, which is Maysville. It was actually Dover. It wasn't Maysville. But I'm Kentucky through and through. So don't even try to tell me I'm a fucking carpetbagger. In fact, you want to call me a carpetbagger? Just look at your senators. Look at your fucking senators. Mitch McConnell. He's from Alabama. Ala-fucking-Bama. Okay? Rand Paul. He's from Pennsylvania. Then you have Matt Bevin, born in Denver, who legalized marijuana, from New Hampshire, which says live free or die. Like Patrick Henry. Live free or die. They're carpetbaggers. You want to be like, oh, you ain't from around here, are you? I am from around here. I'm one of you all. Matt Bevin, Mitch McConnell, Rand Paul, they're not. So you want to say, you ain't from around here, are you? And then elect these motherfuckers? Get the fuck out of here with your fucking judgmental racist bullshit, you dumb motherfuckers. Get educated. That's another thing. Last thing, millennials. We're more evolved, we're more educated than these old baby boomer motherfuckers. We grew up on the internet. We have been reading, we study, we look at Facebook, we have all these memes. We are more educated. We are more evolved. We're evolving. We're getting smarter. We believe in knowledge and education, even if the public education system fucking sucks. Alright? So, my old Kentucky home, we could do better. Check out the rankings underneath. If you're one of the counties that I mentioned and you have a, if you're one of the counties that I mentioned and you have the, you have legalized, alcohol, please list it in the comments, because this video, I hope it goes fucking viral and it'd be fucking badass, because we can get into the modern age. Alcohol, you look like a dumbass if you throw somebody in jail and confiscate their car because they got a 12-pack of beer. It's legal all over the fucking country. And if they're not buying it in your county, then they're buying it in the next door county, or they're buying it in your cities, because, a lot of you dry counties have wet cities. So who the fuck are you trying to, who do you think you're being better than? Who the fuck do you think you're being better than? Nobody. You think you're stopping this shit? We've gone after the supply side. We try to get rid of the alcohol and try to get rid of the drugs. Let's go after the demand side. Why is there an insatiable demand for drugs? Maybe the poverty? Definitely. It's definitely the fucking poverty. People's lives are miserable, so they go for that cheap meth. They crack down on meth, and they go to heroin. Kentucky just goes on to the next drug. Now they're cracking down, it was Oxycontin, they cracked down on it, then now they went to heroin. And so, cracking down and being a bigger dick about this shit isn't changing anything. It's not changing shit. Let's be smart about this. Let's do what Portugal is doing, and let's see love and compassion. Let's love thy neighbor. Let's actually try to be what Christians purport themselves to be. Peace out, Kentucky.